Hi everyone, it's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. And just so you know, this channel is for those folks who are on a spiritual journey and who know they're on a spiritual journey and who would like some guidance so that they can walk their path in a good way. The last time I was in front of the camera was February, and I truly apologize to those of you who've, I said I was going to do the eclipse readings, and one thing led to another, and I got a pretty clear guidance that wasn't the right action to take at that point in time for me and for the viewers. But yesterday I got this pretty clear, okay, it's time for you to do the readings again. And this time I'm going to be doing each sign, each astrological sign. We're going to start with the sign of Taurus because that's what we're in, April 21st to May 21st. And then we're going to go through the zodiac until I reach the end, which would be in Aries. And this is going to be a love and spirituality reading for the month from April 21st to May 21st. Hopefully that makes sense. So I'm using the astrological month instead of the calendar month. And I'm doing that because I'm guided to do it, and we'll see how it goes. I hope you enjoy these readings, and they're coming from the heart, and I hope you receive the guidance that you need. And if you would like to get in touch with me, all my information is below. Okay, without further ado, here come your reading. Hi Aquarius, this is Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. This is your monthly reading for the month of April 21st to May 21st, 2017. Like I said in my intro, I was drawn to take a couple months off this winter, and now I was guided to do these readings. So I'm going to pull 4 cards. It's a 4-card spread for your month. One is going to be your past, the second is your present, the third card is going to be your future, and then the final card will be a guidance card for the month to help you walk your path in a good way, so spiritual guidance. So I call this the love and relationship reading. And I just want you to keep in mind that when I say love, it's not only romantic love that I mean. It could be, whatever relationships are needing balance in your life at this time. It might be a family relationship with your sibling or your cousin or your grandparent that is needing healing at this time. So keep that in mind. And if you're not in a romantic relationship, this reading may still have messages for you regarding relationships in your life. Okay, let me say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that Aquarius's guides come through and speak clearly this day for their understanding. May all of my dear Aquarians' intentions be heard and answered. May Aquarius have love in their life, balanced and harmonious relationships, creative work that is fulfilling, and may they be guided towards their highest destiny. And may this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. What are the messages and energies for Aquarius for the month of April 21st to May 21st, 2017? Please show us. Messages and energies for Aquarius for the month April 21st to May 21st, 2017. Okay, this one wants to come. All right, Aquarius, let's see what cards are coming up for you. The first card is your past, and you've got the universe. Beautiful card. The second card is your present, and you've got the lovers. The third card is your future, and you've got the Hierophant upright. A lot of major arcanas for you, dear Aquarius. And the final card is your guidance for the month, and it is the Chariot in reverse. So, wow. Well, you are the first sign of the 12 to have all 4 cards be major arcana cards. So I'm going to take a few minutes to see what story these cards want to tell for you, and I'll be right back. All right, Aquarius. All right, let's see. So the first card that came up for your past is the Universe card. And what this tells me is that you are done with something. You come into the month with this feeling of completion, of doneness. And it's almost like, all right, whatever that was, whatever chapter that was in my life, I'm done with it. Done. Finished. It is finished. Either you've created something that's manifested, or they're telling me not to go through all the different iterations, but you come into the month, April 21st, with this feeling of, I am done. And it's a major arcana, so it's pretty major in your life. Could be, okay, they don't want me to go into the coulds. So you, my viewers, have to figure out what that is that you're done with. Let's see. It's also a card of rebirth. You know, there's this sense of an old identity having to be let go of, and a new identity starting to form. Okay, so that's how you enter the month. And the second card is lovely and challenging, the card of the lovers. So yes, for some of you, it could be that oh my God, so many messages are coming through. Wait, slow down. Okay, one message is that some of you are having to make choices about lovers in your life. Who are you going to be with? What is done in your relation, like what chapter of your relationship is done. Maybe you're in a long-term relationship and you're just done with a specific chapter of it, and you and your partner are moving forward into another one, but there are choices involved, right? For those of you who aren't partnered, the Lover's card can just mean that aspect of choosing between two things, choosing, and it's not easy to choose, right? Sometimes we have choices where both roads are very compelling. So the Lovers is about really honing into the choices that you're making in your relationships this month. That's what the present situation holds for you. Now that you've gotten the message of, okay, this chapter's done, I'm shedding my skin from it, I'm stepping into the new, the challenge is, what choice am I making now? What am I stepping into? What new thing? Which lover am I choosing? Which job am I choosing? Which car am I choosing? If you're choosing to, maybe the thing that you shed was an old car and you've got to get a new one, and here it is. I think because these are all major arcanas, that the messages are not necessarily for mundane things like cars, sofas, things like that. They're more bigger destiny choices that you're being faced with. Do we have a third child? Do we relocate? Those kind of bigger life questions where it really affects all aspects of your life and your partner's life with it. Do we get married? Are we going to do that? So there's big choices this month that are coming up for you to take a look at and to face. And in the future, you've got the Hierophant. So when I first saw this card, yes, the big picture of the Hierophant is pretty prominent, but I was drawn to this woman at the center. I don't know if you can see her. She sort of got this Egyptian looking thing going on. And let me just tell you what I see. So she's got a sword of justice. She's got the moon in her left hand. She's got a sword, and she's being guided by spirit and by all these traditions on the outside, these animals and these guides. You know, we've got she's being guided by spiritual authorities. So in the future, you're going to so many messages. Slow down. What I'm hearing is you are an ethical person at heart, and you're going to take into account the greater spiritual impact that this choice is going to have on your community, on your family, on yourself. You know, how is this choice going to affect you and everyone else connected to you? And what it's saying is you're going to be taking into account the spiritual authority that you've grown up with, or that you have cultivated in your life, or that you've developed. There is something larger that you are trusting in to guide you, and the future is about putting your trust in that guidance, you know, your compassion, your morals, your ethics, in order to fuel the decision about whatever it is that you're trying to decide about. The Lovers is also a card of integration, so it could be an integrating of two opposite forces to create a third. And trying to think of what other messages are coming through. There's going to be a sense where you're going to be trusting yourself. You see yourself as the small you, but that small you is being guided by forces much bigger, much greater than she is, and you're trusting in those forces to guide you in the right way. Trust your intuition, I'm hearing the word training, trust your inner sense of right and wrong. There is that too, to help you with this decision. And then the guidance for the month, overall guidance, is this Chariot in reverse. Okay, so the Chariot upright, forward movement, travel, reining in these animals that are pulling your chariot forward and that sometimes want to go in different directions, and being in control of the direction that it's going, right? That's the Chariot in the upright. In reverse, a couple of messages that are coming through. One is, be careful of going too fast. So this may be a month where you're pondering your decisions about these things, but you're not really moving forward into the action phase yet, right? Slow down a little. And the other message is, notice the opposing forces that are pulling you in different directions, and see if you can get them into greater alignment. Okay, so, you know, one aspect of self might be wanting to go towards the beach. The other aspect of self might be wanting to go towards the woods, and you can't go in both directions at once. So figure out what it is about the beach that this aspect is really wanting, what aspect about the forest that this aspect is really wanting, and see if there's a coming together where they can get what they want and need, and it might neither be the ocean nor the beach. I mean, the ocean nor the forest. It might be something completely different, but that satisfies both of them. That's sort of what's coming through for the Chariot. So really take into account all the different needs of the self. And keeping in mind that the goal is to move forward. Your goal is to, take this Chariot and go forward into your new chapter. You're done with the old and you're wanting to go towards the new. So that's the goal, and you're just in process right now. You're not quite to the giddy up phase yet. You're in this phase of, getting the Chariot ready for the journey. Okay. That is the message that I'm getting for Aquarius. I hope that resonated with you. If it didn't, you can try watching your moon sign or your rising sign, if you know what those are. Let me see if there's an oracle deck that wants to come for you. Yes, the angels want to come for you. One final message to help you with the month ahead. It feels like a big destiny month for you. Like you're asking the big questions. So let's see if there's an angel that wants to come help you out with these big questions that you're asking. For Aquarius, what would like to come? Children. This came up with one of the other readings as well. I believe it was for Taurus. Okay, so children are impacting you, or going to be an impact. Let me just read it. You are asked to pay extra attention to your children or your inner child right now. New children may be coming into your life very soon. The card signals that the angels see your need to play, have fun, and honor your inner child. Perhaps you will play with your own children or grandchildren, or you might enjoy having fun with another adult, or doing work that involves helping children. Take some time to ask your inner child, how do you feel? What would you like to do? Plan an afternoon where you take your inner child on an outing, doing the things that allow your playful side to emerge. Swing and slide at a park, take an afternoon nap, draw on the sidewalk with chalk, or build a sand castle. All right, so let me see if there are other messages that my guides want to let you know about. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that children are watching you. There are, even if you don't have children yourself in your life, the children around you are watching you, and you're influencing them even if you don't know it, right? So know that, children are looking to you to show them what a balanced, happy adult life can look like, right? Are you enjoying your life? Are you giving them hope and encouragement that what they're going to grow into is a happy adult? If the adults around them are always just in the drudgery of the day-to-day work without enjoying what that work brings them, it doesn't take much to enjoy the music on the radio and dance to a fun song. Show the children around you, including the inner child of all the adults around you, that life can be fun. That's what gives us hope and beauty and all the reasons for doing all the work that we do in the world, right? So enjoy. Know that the children are watching. If you had your own children, how would you want them to see you in the world? And then for some of you, the message is just that you are being called to help children, whether it's by being a godparent or or birthing a child into the world. This is important for you. this month to consider. Okay, that's what's coming up. I hope that made sense to some of you. Like I said, if it didn't resonate, feel free to watch your moon sign or your rising sign. I will see you all next month. Take care. If you'd like a private reading because your situation is more specific, I mean, it feels like you all are going through some major things, feel free to book a private reading with me. My information is down below. Thank you. Have a good month. Bye-bye.